Donna Shaw, Royal Navy veteran, serving 8.5 years as an aircraft engineer. I currently work for Morgan Sindall Property Services, a repairs and maintenance contractor for social housing. My dad was a very big influence in my decision to join the military. He was a very keen collector and seller of militaria, and I would often attend the military fairs where I would speak to people that were currently serving in the military. I used to love listening to their stories about what the military was like, the type of jobs that they did, the people that they met, and the travels that they went on. So I didn't really have any preconceived ideas of what the military might be like. However, I did used to attend insight days at Strensall Barracks in York, which I absolutely loved. And what became very apparent was that it was a very male-dominated area, and I would have to prove myself as a woman that I could actually stand side by side. So during training, it was very male-dominated. And then when I went on to trade training, it was still very male-dominated, and there was only me in my class doing my Sea Harrier training. The rest of them were all gents. However, during some of my other training, I did meet other ladies on the way, and we have become lifelong friends. So although at times it was frustrating working in a male-dominated area, the female friends that I did make have become lifelong friends. My advice for any woman who's thinking about the military as a career is don't let your fears stand in the way of your progression. The military isn't for everybody, whether you're male or female, but if you don't give it a go, you will never know. It's really important that you don't look back on your life and go, but what if? So the skills that I developed in the Navy, which have helped me in Civilian Street, are having integrity, being resilient, hardworking, being able to work as part of a team, and problem solving are the main ones that I use within my role today. So my advice to any female currently thinking about transitioning to Civilian Street from military life would be seriously sit down and make a list of all the transferable skills that you have learned and developed while being in the military. Look at different key careers that are available today. Since you joined the military, careers have changed. Same as mine, as a social value officer, that didn't exist when I joined the Navy. So there might be other careers that you've never even heard of, thought about, or even in your peripherals. Seek support from your resettlement officer, but also seek support from employers as well. Here at Morgan Sindall, we are happy to support people who are transitioning from the military to civilian life and help them with their career. So when I joined Morgan Sindall Property Services back in 2020, we had already been recognised and awarded the Silver Employers Recognition Scheme Award. Since I've joined the business, we have been making steps to go for gold, which is all about supporting the cadet movement. However, this has created a little bit of a snowball effect within the business, and Morgan Sindall Group decided to start on their journey getting bronze, then silver, and now as a whole group we are going for gold collectively. We have a range of policies and procedures in place to help support the Armed Forces community. We have a manager's recruitment guide which helps them to decide who from the Armed Forces community is eligible to get a guaranteed interview, especially if they meet the basic minimum criteria for the job role. We have a reservist policy which highlights that we offer an additional 2 weeks paid annual leave to enable those that are in the reservist to attend camp and additional training as required. We also advertise all of our jobs through the Forces Families website and Reading Partnership. So the highlight for me since joining Morgan Sindall Property Services in supporting the Armed Forces Covenant is the support that we're currently offering for current serving military personnel who are wanting to undertake their MVQ to become plumbing and heating engineers. We are currently offering work experience which allows them to work towards their MVQ portfolio, and by the end of April they will be ready for their endpoint assessment to become qualified gas engineers.
Military or civilian life?
Military.
Uniform or everyday clothes?
Oh, uniform.
Soft skills or practical skills?
Practical.
3 skills that you wouldn't have without your time in the forces?
Resilience, self-awareness, dedication.
1 person from the community that you would love to meet?
Admiral Princess Anne, Chief Commandant of Women in the Royal Navy.
International Women's Day in 1 word?
Recognition.